When you have asthma, things as simple as taking a jog, a run, a hike, whatever it is, can be very, very difficult. And the biggest reason for this is because it can be hard to know how to breathe while doing things like running with asthma. Well, today I'm gonna give you 3 techniques that I use personally as a marathon runner and now an ultra marathon runner while I am running with asthma. By the way, I've had asthma my entire life since birth, and I have worked through all of the challenges you have when you have asthma, and that is how I came up with these 3 techniques that I use daily on my runs. But first, I have a gift for you, everyone. I am extremely passionate about health and fitness. All my friends, they look at me and they're like, Jonny is like, he's the guy, right? And I have a little bit of imposter syndrome when it comes to it, but I love health and fitness, okay? And in the past 3 to 4 months, I had an experiment. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna see how I can lose 25 pounds in 90 days. I'm gonna try it. And I'm gonna try it even though I have asthma. And I'm gonna put different things in place that not only work for people that don't have asthma, but they work for people with asthma. And it's really simple things that you can do on a weekly basis. And you know what I did? First of all, I lost the 25 pounds. I was 190, now I'm 165. This is what I weighed in college. It feels amazing. And it has really allowed me to be a better athlete at the age of 32 here. And I have some pretty amazing goals for the next 30, 40, 50 years when it comes to athletics. So I took all of that, put it together in this very didactic and practical guide, linked right below this video, that will teach you how to lose up to 2 pounds a week, even if you have asthma. And hey, can I guarantee you're gonna lose 2 pounds a week? No, but you are going to be able to make some positive change in your life, no matter what challenges you have. I have some amazing solutions that I've used myself. I'm not a healthcare provider. I'm not a medical professional, but I am an athlete with asthma. And that's really where I teach from. I can teach from my experience, and that's it. I'm not reading Wikipedia. I'm not going on ChatGPT and coming up with a script for this video. This is just me talking. And today, I'm gonna get you 3 things that I do on a daily basis, because I run daily now, to deal with my asthma. And do I have an asthma attack daily? No. Do I feel my asthma come on? Of course. So the first thing that I recommend for all you runners out there, or just athletes in general, but specifically runners out there that may be struggling with breathing while you're running, is you gotta slow down. And I'm not talking about slowing down your pace. I'm talking about slowing down your breath. Okay? And this is so important, especially those of you out there that have asthma. I remember growing up, okay? I was a big soccer player. Still am. I started playing soccer, the first time in 5 years, started playing soccer 4 weeks ago. Absolutely loving it. But here's the thing, growing up, I play soccer, and you sprint, there's a lot of running. Or maybe you're just doing a steady jog, and then you sprint, and then a little steady jog, sprint. And no matter where you are in the running process, when you have asthma, you may feel like you're having an asthma attack like right away. And what do we do when we have an asthma attack, or we feel like it's coming on? What do? I'll tell you what I did. I kind of panicked. So what I learned is to slow down. That's it. You just slow down. So you consciously tell yourself, I'm gonna slow down my breathing, okay? So I'm gonna start paying attention to my breathing. Instead of the, I gotta catch my breath, it's like, okay, ready? I gotta slow it down. And I'm gonna start focusing on my breath and just slowing it down. So that's number 1. When you are taking a run, no matter what speed you're going, all right, it could just be jogging along, okay? Slow it down. That's number one. Number two, deep breaths. So once you have figured out that, you know what, I'm breathing too fast, you need to focus on taking deep breaths. Okay, so running, and then you just, and you gotta focus on that exhale. This is so important because previous videos I've talked about, for me, what asthma has been for me is weaker lungs and abnormally excess of mucus, okay? So what happens is you're running, your lungs are getting set off a bit, the mucus is starting to build up, and your body starts panicking. Well, that's why you gotta slow down and then start focusing on deeper breaths to get that oxygen into your body and into your lungs, okay? Then number three is focus on the exhale. Focus on the exhale. Why do we do this? Well, because here's what's gonna happen. If you're running, okay, you're like, I'm gonna slow down. Okay, I'm gonna slow down. Okay, I'm gonna take deep breaths. You're gonna like do this amazing inhale, right? You're gonna be like, but then you're gonna do this really short exhale. That doesn't work. You need to focus on the exhale, and by focusing on the exhale, your inhale will get better. So what you're gonna wanna do is just focus and make the noise, okay? Now, one thing my friends have told me about, like we'll be like climbing 14ers, climbed my first 14er back in like 2016. Never thought I'd be able to do that because I have asthma. Never thought I'd be able to do it. Never thought I'd be able to do it without my inhaler. I've done 30 without my inhaler now. And here's how. Focusing on my breath, specifically my exhales. Because when you focus on this, you're gonna be so loud on that mountain, you're not gonna be able to think about anything else, okay? And that is where my friends, they're like, Jonny, you sound like a train. So what all of this is actually called is locomotive. Locomotive, I don't even know if I'm spelling this right. Locomotive breathing, okay? And what locomotive breathing is, it's just this very loud breathing where you're just like, it works so good. And your brain starts, instead of focusing on the, oh, like lungs are weak, mucus is building up, you start focusing on that breath and you're getting the oxygen, you calm down and you can get through that run, okay? This is amazing, locomotive breathing. It's loud, it's kind of obnoxious, but it works. So I recommend the next time you're going on that run, check out these three things. Slow down, deep breathing, focus on that exhale. Make sure you bring your inhaler. Make sure people know where you're running or you have someone running with you. Be safe, you gotta be careful. Asthma is no joke, okay? And always talk to a healthcare professional, your medical doctor, whoever. Talk to them about this. Be like, hey, I watched this YouTube video. This guy, athlete with asthma, told me about this. Double check it. Remember, I'm speaking from my own experience, not from the perspective of a medical professional. So remember, I got that free gift for you. Link below if you're interested in losing some weight. Even if you have asthma, go check that out. Very, very practical guide. Really simple to digest too. It's gonna take you less than 5 minutes. Probably take you 2-3 minutes to read the whole thing. And you know what? Thank you for the likes and subscribes.